Mayor Shep from the City of Golden Valley joining us. Welcome again, Mayor.
Thank you.
Time for an update of all that's happening in Golden Valley. We want to start with the Bottineau Transitway. People have heard about this earlier in the spring and throughout this year, but it's been quiet for a while. Give us an update on the status of the whole project and what possible options there are for Golden Valley moving ahead.
Well, right now, the decision-making point is with the Met Council, with the Metropolitan Council. Back in June, the City Council of Golden Valley voted 3 votes to 2 votes, against moving forward and preferring what's known as the D1 line, which would cut through the eastern portion of Golden Valley along what is currently and would remain the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad line.
Right.
And so now we're waiting to see what the Met Council does.
And before that happens, there might be a little education that goes on, because people are often confused about what part of the process this is. Is that correct? People think if we vote yes, it's going to all be done. But it's really in a study stage. Tell us a little bit more about the stage that it's in.
Correct. And my hope is that we will be able to bring this back up and reconsider it as a City Council, because that's where we're at. We are designating that the proposal is that D1, this line that goes through Golden Valley, would move to the next stage to be studied extensively.
Okay.
We know when you compare it to the D2 line that would go through North Minneapolis, that's roughly a $90 million estimate. We have no idea what the cost estimate or the environmental impacts would be to the D1 line. And so why not go forward with the study? And so my hope is that we will go forward and we will reconsider this and then pass it and move it to the next stage. Otherwise, the Met Council may not even send it on to the Federal Transit Administration as an application.
And the reason they wouldn't do that is because of past records of others that have had a city not in favor. Is that correct?
Correct. We've had 5 out of 6 cities in this particular proposal vote in favor of this. And you think that would be enough, but the fact is, on the federal level, you need 100% support. Otherwise, the application doesn't go forward.
Let's move on to another topic, the Human Rights Task Force. Give us an update on that task force. I understand there's a lot of residents involved.
It is. It's quite a large task force, but the City Council felt it was important to include as many people as possible who represent a diversity of backgrounds. And when you compare it to the demographics of our city, it really is quite diverse. And so they've had one meeting already. In fact, they have a second one this evening. And our hope is to get some recommendations back from them by September or October about, do we need a Human Rights Commission in the future? And if so, what should it do? What should it be like? And how should it represent our community?
Final point we want to get to is there are a number of events coming up in the city, and as always, you direct people to the website. Full list of activities. What are a couple of the favorites coming up?
Oh, we've got some great ones. Well, first of all, every Sunday right now through early October, we've got the market in the valley, the farmers market. We have lilac planting on September 22nd. We're going to have Valley Volunteer Day on October 6th. And it just keeps going and going and going. You can never get enough.
All right, look to the website. That's all the information there. Shep, thanks for your time. We'll talk to you again soon.